Hello friends, this is a quick educational video that we've put together to answer one of the questions that we get all of the time. Today we wanted to chat briefly about the difference between eCPM and CPM and how it impacts the way you understand what you're earning from your ads. Let's say we magically turned all of your ad impressions to apples. Not those apples, these apples. And like apples, your ad impressions have to be sold quickly before they go bad. For the sake of simple math, let's say that you have 10 apples to sell and that each apple represents 1,000 ad impressions from your site. Now let's say the first buyer comes along and wants to buy your very best apple and they're willing to give you $2 for that apple. That means you got a CPM of $2 for that apple, which is pretty good, right? Now that your best apple is gone, the remaining apples are passed on to the next buyer who is willing to buy 8 of the remaining 9 apples at 20 cents, and one of the apples goes unsold and spoils. Now to quickly recap the math, you sold 8 apples at 20 cents per apple for a total of $1.60, and the one apple for $2 for a total revenue of $3.60. Now to calculate the eCPM for this scenario, we take your total revenue and divide it by the total number of apples that you had to sell. So your eCPM is 36 cents. Now let's explore a different scenario with these same 10 apples. In this scenario, one buyer comes up and is willing to buy 9 of your 10 apples at 75 cents an apple. So our CPM for those 9 apples is just 75 cents, which gives you a total revenue for your 10 apples of $6.75. So now we take our $6.75 and divide it across our 10 apples we had to sell. Our eCPM for this scenario is 67 cents. These two scenarios illustrate the difference between chasing high dollar CPMs and taking a holistic approach in managing your inventory. That explains why Monumetric chooses to focus on your eCPM, because that's what's best for you. Thank you so much for watching.